see. I think I can turn myself up a little bit. Sorry, this is my first time doing this, so I have literally no idea what I'm doing. Sorry, this is my first time doing this. Let's try that. The game audio, I think, should be fine for now. I don't know. If you guys want me to like update my audio in any way, go ahead and like let me know. I don't know. If you guys want me to like update my audio in any way, go ahead and like let me know. All right. Excuse me. Let me get some water before I start. This is a very lame start. Hi, how are you guys doing? Go get my wah. So I guess just a little bit of an introduction. Yes, I am Matt, also known as the VikingGaymer, because I am gay and I am also of Norwegian descent on my father's side. So I figured make it simple, call myself VikingGaymer. So, and I do have like a channel like on YouTube, and it's always been my dream to be on YouTube. But I also wanted to like branch out and do other stuff. But for the most part, I just basically wanted to play video games. So I'm just that's what I pretty much do. What I'm doing. So this intro is really terrible. Um, Big into RPGs, and I really wanted to try the Banner Saga out just because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So yeah. Otherwise, stream wise, Twitch wise, I have no idea. This is literally just me just trying this out and see how it goes. So if if you guys would like to, like if I'm messing up, just feel free to let me know. Like I know like gameplay wise it's gonna be whatever, I suck. But for like technical stuff, if there's any advice you can give me, I would be completely open to it. So yeah. Otherwise I guess just get started. I haven't tried this, so I really have no idea. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Don't know if there's any audio, so... The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tedious alliance driving black destroyers called Dre deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on, only one thing has stopped the sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here Stay and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Oh, I just noticed my cam is like in the way. But leave it for now until I can find like a good spot for it. So. Did my stream freeze? I hope not. Sorry guys, I'm just double checking, making sure my stream didn't freeze. Okay, good. Like I said, I literally have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm sorry. So let me go ahead and fix my camera footage really quick, just to like get it the fuck out of the way from the gameplay, so you can see the characters at the bottom there. Let's see here. Let's move that up there, and then me right there. Does that fit, or does that look stupid? I can't quite see. Aw, that's shit. Maybe, unless I can I know I'm a complete noob, I'm sorry. Please be gentle with me. Does it look good now? Looks good on my end. Does it look good on your guys' end? It looks good enough. We'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. If you arrive just in time, the chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they are bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the mark. Check correct. These portraits show the order of infinitive, so it's kind of like a Fire Emblem kind of style a little bit. These portraits show the order of infinitive. Take turns from left to right. Your allies are in blue, the enemies in red. Turn to act. Movement action. Okay. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans file a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Okie dokie. So let's just move right there. To target enemy, click on the tile on which they stand. You can choose either to attack an enemy's strength or break its armor. The numbers beneath each icon show the damage you will do at the stats. We should break his armor, shouldn't we? Well, if we break his strength, then he wouldn't be able to attack much, would he? We wouldn't really do too much, so let's do that. Oh, choose your strength. Strength counts as both health and damage. Unless the strength means you'll do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Alright. Armor blocks at strength attack, but can be reduced by break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. True. Right, remaining in strength attack will kill him. Click the fist. Okay. That's what I was going for anyway, so... He's down each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Sweet. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy turns. Always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. By being at full strength, the chieftain will do a little damage against your shield bringer's high defense. Now it's Warwick's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost your actions. Willpower is limited to resources. Use it wisely. By clicking the golden tiles, the character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemies show how close you'll have to be in range. Move your Warhawk into the attack range now. Okay. Standard attacks affect a single one, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives it a unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tiles for special abilities. Tempest. Strike adjacent enemies in a spin attack. So movability, yeah. So it's like Fire Emblem, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at from this. Pierce a blow. Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Confirm your choice. Sweet. Pillage. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards when there is only one enemy left. Players are into pillage mode. During pillage mode, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If the character does not move on his own, he can regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. In some trouble, your shield bearer won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but the willpower can be used to boost your attack. Okay. There's a lot to this game already, more so than Fire Emblem in a way. Fire Emblem was really, really simplistic. Click the fist and then the stars above to add the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. Where's that? Willpower, exertion, there it is. So 1. You'll see the damage number go up and add willpower. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill the enemy. So that's and foes lying dead at your feet would regret. Okay. Sweet, we got renown. I guess I can level up my buddies now.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you, and you are leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Where do I click? Just the X down here, I guess. Oh, I thought there was more to add. Okay. Eirik, steward of Strand. I managed the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems to be chaotic around here, Eirik. It's been worse. We got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want exactly? Scalflings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Interesting. Alright, I'm digging this so far. Click the market tent to visit. Wait. There's people down there. Right there. Let me handle this. Meander through You meander through rows of open-face houses and road stalls. I can't fucking read. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man is in particular blanches as you approach. Alright, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scowlfling's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, so when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you in this time. They don't talk to me. Eric, need some help here? I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us hard time. Sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Should we pay him? Why not? Diplomacy and all that. He tosses a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman, up by East Wall. But that was a month ago, last I know. Skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel. Disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gnoof, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog, no reason. They look good. We gotta increase his self-confidence and, a little bit. Come on. I'm glad you care. Gunulf goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that many of yours seem unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust but he used to be a Scowlfling. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Should we have an approach of some sort? Where is this place again? After this, I'm done here. Should we have approached this of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Alright. So is this where we're gonna... The mead house. Yeah. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point him out, Eric says over his shoulder, ready. You're walking through the front door. They ran to a meat house, says Valgar. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Valgar boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Scowlflings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. Alright, let's see how long it takes for me to fuck this up. Probably not that long. Sure. Alright, can I, see the enemy movements? Yeah, I can. Sweet. So let's... No. I'm already messing this up, so... Right here. There we go. Stone wall. No. And turn. Oh, I didn't even move my guys. Okay. I had to click them. Oh, no. They're turn phase. What am I saying? I've already lost it. Alright, and turn there. Just go right. Can I go right here? Attack. There we go. And over here. Nice. Holy shit. You bitch. Okay. Slow and steady. That's how we're going. Let's see, here. And whirlwind. Did I get him? Nope. Alright. How much damage can I do to this guy? 5? Let's do that. Let's take care of that guy. Let's take care of him. He's weak. Just get him out of the way. I am getting achievements left and right for this. This is nuts. What abilities do I have? No abilities. I can rest. No, I should be able to finish that guy off. There we go. Ow! What was that? Just take him down. Village. I was gonna say, is he killing my guy already? Holy shit. I can't lose already. I can't attack him. Okay. Oh, my chieftain's in the way. Dude, get out of here. Get some rest. Alright. Just take this guy down. There we go. Okay. Not that great, but... Defeat an enemy with a Warhawk. Defeat an enemy with a Raid Master. Defeat an enemy with a Warden. Tempted by blood, pain, and resolve. Okay. I didn't get to read that. Renown. Shouting out words. There they are. Gods be damned, I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out of the hall's window out to the bay. A fleet of long ships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Vognir. Next for Varl Kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Grey Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Okay. Sweet. I'm liking it so far. This is actually really, really fun. Vognir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. God Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must be? Or must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old Yawks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorundur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arberong, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim. I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but Let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mulgar? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mogar. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. Um, the young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with his low eyelids. Luden looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. That would be wise. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vorger's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Ooh, so... to converse with one of your heroes. If we could either find a good place to rest, or we can find Hakon and just talk with them. Now, if I don't rest, would that mean that I don't heal up? Or would I still heal up? Because we're technically leaving tomorrow, so technically I would have to rest once. Let's talk to Hakon. Why not? I'm probably going to regret this, but oh well. Scrivener. You find Hakon in the meat house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely see this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Wagnir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess if I've only lived as long as a Yoksfart, I might be desperate to make something with myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any of our could recount his deeds. Known as he is for cutting and sway through the dray at Wagnir's side in the Second War and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Now, is it the next day, or do I have another chance? Oh, I have another chance to talk. Okay. Sweet. I didn't know if one action would mean that would be the only action I would do today. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Wagnir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagnir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? You might as well just go with diplomacy and just introduce yourself. You collect taxes for the Val's territories. It's a true pleasure. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. Well, that worked out well, I guess. Not as expected, but okay. Is there any other place I can go, or just the Great Hall? Yeah, just the Great Hall. Okay. At dawn, you're awoken by a litter of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor crest adorns the supple leathers, all there. Just as promised, to your mild surprise, you wonder if Aedric had anything to do with that. Oh, plus 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagnir's already here, and a while later, Luden and his men appear groggy and disheveled. Mogar steps forward. Wagnir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy and entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Mogar and his... I'm going to say Mogar. Why not? Or Mogar. Is it Mogar or Mogar? Let's go Mogar. You follow Mogar and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. Them other things under the breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expects you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Off we go! To Gronheim! So we have 85 fighters, 366 Varl, days of supplies, renown. Is there any way I can, like, in this menu, can I, like, upgrade my characters? No. We're all declined because of the cold, I guess. Interesting. What can I do in this scenario? Options. Oh, just go to the option. Alright. The caravan stops for today. A gift, says Moger, cracking open the mead casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Drink a little, drink a lot. Toast to Wagner. A toast to Wagner! You raise your drink, toasting to the alliance between Man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner. Thanks for a speech. For the speech, slurs Wagner. Okay. I don't know what good that did, but it did it. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Moger, I thought the damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess for your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arberong on his own, and I can take out some frustrations on Dre or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dre, but this, pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. I might need a drink of water again soon. My throat feels dry from all the reading. You rise groggily. The campsite a casualty of merriment. Margaret is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Wagner. You're needed. It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you a map. I'm actually going to quickly take a drink of water, if you don't mind. I know it's going to be loud. Sorry, I was thirsty. This is the world map. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. Okay. Location of caravan indicated here by Ubin's icon. The world map is covered with many locations and hold much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. Nice. Oh, goodness. We have a lot to explore. And where is Grofheim? Right up here. So we got to follow the path north. Yeah. Let's see, where's Strand? Yeah, Strand is right here. So we only... In 2 days, we didn't do much. So we got a long trip. Grofheim. Her last home of the Varl, a seat of their power founded by Arfnir, the second Varl king. Though the Varl have moved around a lot, most consider Grofheim their capital. The deeds of Varl are honored here. An old warrior of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become part of the Varl's March itself. The mountains. The Varl's March. The Varl's March cradle of Grofheim is named such for the belief that each Varl of worth buried in King's Barrow became the bones of the mountains, eventually forming a new peak along the range. The size of each peak, it was said, would vary depending on the worth of the Varl. When you're finished researching the world map, click the button on this return. Okay. So that's cool. We get to learn a little bit of the land. Bradabrek Peaks. When the first of all warriors trudged north to the discovered new lands, the Bradabrek Peaks. Bratabrek Peaks. That's a hard word to say. Or hard, name to say. Were thought to be the edge of the world. Their summits often disappear into the clouds, and unlike other mountain ranges, a pass-through was never found. That is until the Royal King Einar had the Brura Pass built, a bridge that takes 3 days to cross. Interesting. Hron. Long snowfields, tall mountains, and sparse woods of Hron used to be the gathering place of Dre during the Second Great War. As Rahl pushed them ever northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, preferring the cold expanses over the warm, busier lands of the men of the south. Now the territory is almost entirely Varl. Cool. Really nice. I love it. I'm into it. We head north and east past the fort Skrofhein's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrimmerstred? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrimmerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with Dre, Prince. Dre and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his content. He turns and bats aside a tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. He'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedrefell, if we're lucky. That's an interesting word to say. I'm going to turn up the game volume just a hair because it's been really quiet. So there. Let's just do that. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter the camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at the camp in the towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip them with heroes' tents. Excuse me. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in the war and affect your willpower in the combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road. Okay, cool. Leave, no. Heroes. Is the heroes tent where we... Yeah, click the heroes tent. Click on one of the units' stats, promote ranks, and learn abilities. Click on the ability button to learn units' abilities. Okay. Bring the pain. The character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor, break damage, before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return evermore break damage for one turn. By using the break and pain, he can create a forward charge and push his enemies for a bang. Okay. Cool. What about that? I don't have any points available. Promote. I can promote him? Sure. Promotion. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the increase item rank. Continue. Are you sure you want to promote for... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to immediately do it. This unit has been points available to spend on improving stats. Activate down to plus. Okay. What should we improve? Okay, I get that. But what should we improve? That's exertion. Let's do one for exertion. And... that's armor. We could learn a new ability. No. He's already overpowered enough, and he's got high attack. So let's do one like that. Why not? Just go with that. So nothing else I can do. It's just him that's been doing pretty good. Okay. Cool. So that's level then. Right? That's their level. So each level they can, yeah, okay. Alright, makes sense. Training. Turn order units, moving the turn order from left to right to its initial order is very important when setting up strategies, for example. Okay. So, ready for battle, whatever we're doing. Training 10. Training tech allows you to test your parties against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies in safety. Training will give you hints. Okay. Cool. So this is where I can just do my own thing and not be worried at all. How did I damage him? Is this Luden? Yeah, it is Luden. Oh, we can attack adjacently. That's cool. And then do that to increase the damage. Okay. Now, if I use his swing attack... Oh, no, he's not the one. He's the one with the swing attack. Okay. So let's just do that. Ow. Don't focus on one at a time. Whittle them all down. Okay, so instead of just attacking one unit, you just actually focus on... Gotcha. Okay. We're getting there. Rest... Type of strike. What does the rest do? Just... Do I gain anything back from that, or no? Alright, let's get rid of this guy. So he can only do 1 damage to him? Learn to master your abilities, but more importantly, understand your enemies. Bring the pain. Whatever that did. Okay. So cool. I can actually come in here whenever I liked and practice my characters. That is awesome. I love that. I love that a lot. Alright. Well, we do have the supplies to rest, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rest. There we go. Now we can leave. We might as well. We haven't done anything wrong yet, so.
Wedderfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Oh, it shows units there. Nice. Cool. I'm liking this. It's really, really, like, very story-driven. Like, it's like reading a story, or it's kind of like D&D in a way. Like, Fire Emblem has, like, the really simplistic, you know, battle style and all the quirky characters, but I feel like this has more mythology to it. There's a lot more lore to it, and it's very, very story-driven, so I like it. Not to say this is better than Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem, I just have a lot more fun playing, but this, like I said, if you have plenty of time to spare, you know, it's a good one. I like it. By Hardboard, that's a lot of Varl from some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect Tommy. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Would know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by themselves. Skullflings out there? Maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up the tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's a silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl, are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You think of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up, hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint, sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off in a run. Oh? What is happening? Oh shit, are we fighting robots? Click on any time, it will automatically make a path, but you can also set a waypoint. Click at once. Oh, okay. Spearman can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click on the top right of the banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click at the enemy's target. Okay. Yup, we already did that. Nothing. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on, you will fail distractedly if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor equally is important. Oh, Luden's dead. Well then. You guys were a bit too late on that one. That was my fault. You bastard! I'm gonna kill you! Shuddering adds strength and armor damage to target adjacent. Yeah. Do it. Goddamn robots sent from the future to attack Vikings. I'll kill ya. Fuck your armor. Ow. Holy shit. You hurt. Crap. I can't do nothing. I'm gonna bring the pain. No, I can't. Now I'm done. Ow. You bastard. Fuck your shit. Oh. Oh, holy shit. He fucking... Jesus. This is already not going too good. Deflect nothing. Am I already gonna lose? What the fuck? These robots just fucked up my team. No, I should focus on the other guys. So if you bring down their armor, it'll also damage them a lot more. Okay. That makes sense. So we can bring him down, can we? Or not. Thought I could bring him down, but I guess not. Come on, dude. Fuck him up. When an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower is added to your horn. Using the horn will give willpower to an active ally. Okay. You killed my friends! Can I, like... No. Well, shit. Fucking assholes. You killed my friends. Something telling me Hakon's gonna die now too. He's gonna die. Stop damaging this guy, you asshole. You just leave. You don't worry about it. And you stand in front of him so he can't go and get this guy. And can I... Fuck you. You just stay there. Rest. There we go. Well, fuck. Our heavy hitter is dead. That ain't good. Volgar's ready for promotion. That's great. Injured. Gunolf has been injured in battle. Is he dead or is he just injured? You're trying to get yourself killed, Lodin? What are you doing? Well, isn't he already dead? Did they literally just get injured and that's it? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a Dre before, boy. What kind of idiots? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? They come from space! They are robots from space! Hakon goes to... Oh, I didn't even read that. Hakon goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future Vrall King lies motionless aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagnir's dead. How did he die? How did Wagner die? What the hell happened? Oh, are we a new guy now? Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. A deployment happens before battle click. Okay. Don't get too close. Click the unit's portrait to see information about their abilities. Light set moves around. Mark the prey. Does armor break damage? All allies within range mark. Attack the marked. Okay. No. Well, okay. Wasn't what I intended, but okay. Puncture. Hits all units between the archer and the target, doing a bonus armor damage to break. So can I do that? How far away can I shoot with my... Is that what is threaded needle? Threaded needle hits all archer between target, doing bonus armor. Okay. So can I like hit him from here? Oh no, that's the distance. Okay. All right, never mind. Mark the prey. No! Don't go for my archer. Back up. Damn it. Why are you going for my archer? You poor excuse of a man. Stop going for my archer, you asshole. Or do I have to... So wait, is that percentage from the damage? Is that for how accurate I can actually do damage to him? Okay. Sweet, that was easier than I expected. The hunter. Was that a Dre? Aletta looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the Dre attacked your cart and the ox bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food, that's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. Oh, crap. Should we... We need the supplies for winter, but there's a chance for us to get caught. If we hurry, we can gather them before the Dre appear. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, we have to try. Be quick. Aletta calms the ox while you frantically toss supplies back into the car. More Dre emerge, but you manage to get the car moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Nice. We got our supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items. Okay. Terrific. So why did Wagner die? How did he friggin' die? He wasn't even part of that battle. Unless he was assassinated.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Okay. Oh, there's some more in the trees. They're in the background. Ivor! The enormous volley in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntsman? Huntsmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge? How did they get through to Greyhorn? Was it broken through the fort? The fighters nearby have stopped sparring to gather around you. Damn it, they'll be here soon if they're not ready. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in this group of fighters. Igil, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait, I want to help. Go with Igil, Alette. Alette looks like she might protest, but scowls and runs off to safety. Gods, Rook, don't start telling them I know what I'm doing. I know it's a stretch, but they bought it. What's the plan? Just hold off any Dre we see until everyone's inside, then we figure it out. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Okay. So I think that's going to be doing it for now. This was more of like a test to like just see how it is, you know, play the game, of course, because I'm enjoying myself completely, but otherwise this was more just doing a bit of streaming. So so far the setup is going pretty good. Maybe I'll try a different game out and like see how that goes. I would like to have like play games that people would enjoy too, but also at the same time, I also want to really play stuff that I want to play as well. But for now, it is what it is. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.